What's a school rumor you heard as a kid that turned out to be true years later? There was this rumor at my middle school that the janitor, Mr. Corbin, lived in the basement. Not just stayed late or worked overtime, I mean actually lived down there. Kids said they'd seen him going through this locked metal door by the boiler room, always after school. Some swore they saw light through the cracks at night if you walked by on the field. Others claimed they heard him talking to himself when no one else was around. I always thought it was just the kind of creepy story kids tell to make a boring school feel haunted. Mr. Corbin didn't help his case either. He was pale, quiet, and had these sunken eyes like he hadn't slept in years. Never smiled. He'd just grunt if you said hi. He moved like a shadow down the hallway, pushing his mop like it personally offended him. One day in 7th grade, me and my friend Jordan got curious. We stayed late after band practice and snuck down to the boiler room. The metal door was still there, scratched up old, with this rusty combination lock. As we were inspecting it, we heard footsteps coming down the stairs. We bolted so fast I left one of my drumsticks behind. Next day, that drumstick was taped to my locker with a post-it note that just said, "Don't come back." No name, no explanation. We were terrified. We dropped the whole thing after that, but the rumor stuck with me for years. Fast forward to after high school. I'm home from college on winter break. I run into Jordan at a diner and we start reminiscing. And out of nowhere, he goes, "Hey, did you hear what happened at the middle school a few months ago?" Apparently, they were renovating the building, updating the electrical or something, and had to open up the lower levels. That's when they finally unlocked that door. Turns out, the rumor was true. Inside was a full-on room, like a mattress, shelves of canned food, a hot plate, a mini fridge, even an old TV. The walls were covered in newspaper clippings, drawings, and photos of students from the past 10 years, some taken from inside the building, through classroom windows. There was even a wall with tally marks, hundreds of them. No one ever figured out what they counted. Mr. Corbin was gone. Disappeared without a trace. The district claimed they'd let him go months earlier for budget reasons, but the timeline didn't make sense. They think he may have been living down there for years, maybe even decades. The creepiest part? The lock on the inside of the door. Whoever was in there wanted to stay in. To this day, no one really talks about it. The school quietly sealed off the basement. They hired a new janitor, friendly guy, lots of smiles. But I still remember that feeling, that sick, instinctive dread, when I saw that note on my locker. I used to laugh off those rumors as just dumb kid stuff. Now I think sometimes kids know more than they should.